Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're digging into a tool that makes a pretty big promise to solve one of the biggest headaches in digital marketing, the never-ending need to create high-ranking content and to do it fast. So let me ask you, especially if you're a content creator, a marketer, and a SEOer, does this sound familiar? That constant pressure to create high-quality optimized content, it feels like you're climbing a mountain that just never ends, right? If you're nodding along, yeah, you are definitely not alone. I mean, the way we've always done it is, well, it's a total grind. You start with keyword research, then you open, like a dozen tabs trying to figure out what's already ranking. Then you're trying to piece together an outline from all that, fight off writer's block, and then go back and manually check everything. It can take forever. Okay. But what if there was a way to get a power tool for that climb? Something to make it way faster, way more efficient. Well, that is exactly the promise of the tool we're going to break down today. Let's get into it. So here's the plan for this explainer. We're going to break down the AI content tool, Phrase.io. We'll start with the big challenge it's trying to solve, get into what it actually is, see how it works, look at the pros and cons, and then, the big question, is it right for you? All right. So let's just quickly zero in on that core problem again. It's this constant demand for stuff that not only reads well for people, but also checks all the boxes for search engines. It's a really tough balancing act. And honestly, it's the whole reason tools like this even exist. And that right there brings us to Phrase.io, a tool that's built to tackle this exact problem head-on. Okay. So what is it? The really important thing to get here is that Phrase isn't just another AI writer, and it's not just another research tool. The whole idea is that it's supposed to be this single all-in-one platform that takes you from, like, a keyword on a napkin all the way to a finished optimized article, and it promises to do it way, way faster. And it does this by mashing a few key things together. First, it automatically analyzes what's already winning on Google. Then it uses that data to build you a content brief or an outline. Then it helps you write a first draft with AI. And all the while, it's giving you this live score on how optimized your content is. It's this whole feedback loop, and apparently, over 30,000 marketers are already on board. Okay. That all sounds great in theory, but how does it actually work? Like, what does the day-to-day workflow look like? Well, we can pretty much break it down into 4 main steps. So step 1, you give it your keyword. Think of Phrase as your own personal super-fast research assistant. It just goes out and scans all the top ranking pages for that keyword and comes back with all the important stuff, the headings people are using, the questions they're answering, all the key terms. It's doing the boring part for you. Okay. Now that it has all that research, it helps you build a really detailed outline. And this is cool. You can either cherry-pick the headings you like from your competitors, or you can just click a button and have the AI create a whole logical structure for you. We're talking seconds, not hours. All right. You've got your blueprint, your outline. Now what? Well, now you use the AI writer to start, filling it in. You can have it write 1 paragraph at a time. Or if you're feeling bold, you can have it generate a whole first draft based on the structure you just built. And here's the last piece of the puzzle. While you're writing and editing, there's this little score on the side of your screen. It's updating in real time, showing you exactly how your article compares to the top competition and pointing out any keywords or topics you might have missed. It's like having a coach looking over your shoulder. So, yeah, that workflow sounds pretty amazing. Right? But let's be real, no tool is a silver bullet. So it's super important we look at both the good and the bad. Okay, on the one hand, the speed is it's a game changer. It's amazing for scaling up your content and creating solid outlines really, really fast. But, and this is a big but, the text the AI spits out can feel a little, robotic. It definitely needs a human touch, a good edit, and you might find it struggles a bit if your topic is super niche or something that just happened yesterday. And this quote from marketing expert Ross Simmons just hits the nail on the head. He says, it gets you to a mediocre draft faster. Now that might sound bad, but what he means is it's a fantastic starting point. It saves you all those hours of just getting something, anything on the page. But on the other side of that coin, you've got to be careful. The raw AI output can scream "AI wrote this." Reviewer Connor Martin pointed this out, saying he could tell right away, especially in the intro, which, as we all know, is maybe the most important part of an article. So really the best way to think about this is that the AI is your co-pilot. It's not the pilot. It can handle the navigation, the checklist, the heavy lifting, but you, the creator, you're the one who has to actually fly the plane. You have to add the stories, the unique voice, the expertise that makes people actually want to read it. Okay, so keeping all of that in mind, the good, the bad, the robotic, let's get to the bottom line. Should you actually consider adding Phrase to your workflow? First things first, let's talk money. How much does this thing cost? Well, Phrase has a few different plans. It starts with a pretty affordable solo plan if you're just doing a few articles a month, and it scales all the way up to a team plan, and then there are add-ons. You can pay extra for unlimited AI writing or even get fully automated articles if you're willing to pay per piece. So there's some flexibility there. So when you look at all that, who is this really for? Honestly, it's perfect for people who need to create a lot of structured, SEO-driven content and need to do it efficiently. We're talking SEO specialists cranking out content briefs, marketing teams trying to scale up, freelance writers who want to increase their output, and agencies juggling a bunch of clients. If you like a data-driven process, this is probably up your alley. So here's the final verdict. Phrase is an incredibly powerful efficiency tool. It makes the whole content creation process faster, and it grounds it in real data. But, and you've heard me say this a few times, it is not a replacement for your own creativity, your own expertise, and that final human polish that makes content great. And that really just leaves us with one last question to think about. As you're out there trying to conquer your own content mountain, could an AI co-pilot, something like Phrase, be the one power tool that's been missing from your kit?